today we're doing a small trip. We are in Canada. We're going to Ottawa, the capital of Canada. We're going from Montreal. It takes around 2 hours and a half to get there. And it's winter. It looks very small. Well, I'll give you an explanation in the video. Why is it? Anyway, the parliament is there. That's the decision power. And we stay in that hotel just next there. We catch the Winterlude festival. Very nice. A lot of ice sculptures everywhere.
Representatives from across Canada gather to make laws that affect the lives of every Canadian.
Sentinel Flame celebrate the 100th anniversary of Canadian Confederation. Started in 1967. Was temporary but stay on and on till today. It's not an internal flame and is powered by biogas.
The East Block containing offices for parliamentarians.
The main building, the Parliament of Canada.
The House of Commons of Canada has 338 members. Mackenzie involved himself in politics, fought passionately for equality and the elimination of all forms of class distinction.
It's the view from Parliament Hill, Ottawa. On the other side of the river, you can see the French region of Quebec, la région française du Canada. On the other side of the road, you got the National Gallery of Canada. Now, yes, it's a big spider there. If you're thinking of visiting, don't come on the Monday because it's closed. Still leave you some image from the inside that I'll watch after. The other side, you got Notre-Dame, the cathedral. Let's have a look inside. Inside got a beautiful blue color and a lot of detail. The river is quite frozen, big ice ring. We're walking, going to some government building. It's funny the warning, do not travel with cannabis. So remember, it snows a lot around. Yes, a lot of snow. And we went for a walk in downtown. Oh, like the salmon swimming up the river. The Rideau canal was built for military purposes, so...
The United States invaded Canada twice. The British government wants to create a new route between Montreal and Kingston along the St. Lawrence River. The plan calls for the development of the Ottawa, Rideau, and Cataraqui rivers and the construction of a canal with locks to connect the rivers.
These are the original locks still, they still survive. And next to it, we got our hotel,
Fairmont,
Château Laurier.
designed in a French Gothic revival style to complement the adjacent Parliament buildings for years. The hotel thrived, playing host to royalty, heads of state, political figures.
The British influence. Yeah, you can see in here like the flags.
And they have a pool inside.
Proximity to the Parliament, and the fact that it has served as a home and meeting place for many notable political figures over the years. The hotel has often been referred to as the third chamber of Parliament.
This is our room in the very nice Fairmont. This is a lovely toilet. It's okay. We got
The Rose 31 soap.
a tiny desk with strange decoration. A humongous TV in Canadian. With our lovely view to the street. Got that welcome refreshment.
My bored wife. It's quite a good exposition of art inside the hotel. All for selling, of course. The entrance, somebody broke the legs of the little kid.
Fell down.
Or the ice just melted. Probably.
It's broken. Christmas in Canada.
And we went to dinner to this restaurant. It's a noodle restaurant.
So cool.
Are you sure?
Look at that face of excitement. They give us a very fancy table.
I think that's why the guy was so upset, because of the place.
Oh.
When they asked him to sit in here, I'm like, oh.
I'm okay.
Yeah, we can't even control the lights. Well, we got the cooler next to us. This is huge. Say something.
Big noodle. Lemon will be silver. Lemon. Oh yeah, we have.
The noodles are so long, you need a scissor to eat them. Because we had such a great experience, we went back in the next day. And yeah, better place this time.
Like, bro, someone.
You just need to fight a little bit with your noodles to eat them. Yep, that's a long noodles. It's a great meal. I totally advise this place.
The beaver tail is a fried dough pastry that is sold in a variety of flavors.
No, it's number 9.
I think I would ask.
And during the afternoon at night, we went to see the Winterlude festival. Got lots of activities. Got the image of the ice sculptures. Some of them are quite impressive, the level of detail. How they don't melt or break. Definitely, this was the best one for me. So why Ottawa is the capital when it doesn't look like a capital? Let's first see why the location. You can see that's America in that corner there. You can see Kingston and Montreal, and you got the river Saint Laurent that goes from Kingston to Montreal. Initially, Montreal was the capital, but there was a problem. The easy way to go Saint Laurent River was very easy. There was no obstacles, so the Americans could just jump in Lake Ontario, invade Toronto, invade Montreal very easily, Kingston. They take the capital. It was hard to defend. So yes, they were under the British, decided to move for Ottawa. And then they did a connection from Kingston by the Rideau lakes with some gates. That's what you see next to the hotel and next to the Parliament buildings. And did a connection between those two. So from Kingston to Ottawa. And the Parliament and power was there. The other thing, why the town looks so underdeveloped? Because you go to Toronto, there's like skyscrapers everywhere, Montreal too. And then you get to Ottawa and all the buildings are quite small. Well, they had a law until now. You couldn't build anything taller than the Parliament. So that's why the town looked small for a capital. But okay, the Parliament. But the law is gone, so you can see a few tall buildings now in Ottawa. Or maybe not. Anyway, easy to defend from the Americans, first reason. Second reason, complexity of inferiority by the Parliament building. Doesn't want anyone to be taller than him. That's what makes Ottawa so special and so different as a capital. Doesn't look like one, but it is. That's the reasons. That's all. Let's go to Montreal. Going back to Montreal, found this way of watching a movie with the phone. See you, Canada. Till next time.